Welcome to PolyOlogy. Today, we'll be going through the myth of Enki and Innana, one of the most fascinating myths from ancient Mesopotamia. The translation I will be reading is from the book Innana, Queen of Heaven and Earth, Her Stories and Hymns from Sumer by Diane Wolkstein and Samuel Noah Kramer, which is a book I highly recommend for anyone who wishes to become a supplicant of Innana or simply to learn more about her. Now, to preface this, I won't pretend that this is an absolutely comprehensive account of this myth. Unfortunately, much of this myth is in a fragmentary state. So, we may not be able to fully understand the entirety of this myth. So, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's begin. Innana placed the shugura, the crown of the steppe, on her head. She went to the sheepfold, to the shepherd. She leaned back against the apple tree. When she leaned against the apple tree, her vulva was wondrous to behold. Rejoicing at her wondrous vulva, the young woman Innana applauded herself. She said, I, the Queen of Heaven, shall visit the God of Wisdom. I shall go to the Apsu, the sacred place in Eridu. I shall honor Enki, the God of Wisdom, in Eridu. I shall utter a prayer to Enki at the deep, sweet waters. Innana set out by herself. When she was within a short distance of the Apsu, he whose ears are wide open, he who knows the May, the holy laws of heaven and earth, he who knows the heart of the gods, Enki, the God of wisdom, who knows all things, called to his servant Isimud. Come, my Sukal. The young woman is about to enter the Apsu. When Innana enters the holy shrine, give her butter cake to eat, pour cold water to refresh her heart, offer her beer before the statue of the lion, treat her like an equal. Greet Innana at the holy table, the table of heaven. Isimud heeded Enki's words. When Innana entered the Apsu, he gave her butter cake to eat. He poured cold water for her to drink. He offered her beer before the statue of the lion. He treated her respectfully. He greeted Innana at the holy table, the table of heaven. Enki and Innana drank beer together. They drank more beer together. They drank more and more beer together. With their bronze vessels filled to overflowing with the vessels of Rhuagh, mother of the earth, they toasted each other. They challenged each other. Enki, swaying with drink, toasted Innana. In the name of my power, in the name of my holy shrine, to my daughter Innana I shall give the high priesthood, godship, the noble enduring crown, the throne of kingship. Innana replied, I take them. Enki raised his cup and toasted Innana a second time. In the name of my power, in the name of my holy shrine, to my daughter Innana I shall give truth, descent into the underworld, ascent from the underworld, the art of love-making, the kissing of the phallus. Innana replied, I take them. Enki raised his cup and toasted Innana a third time. In the name of my power, in the name of my holy shrine, to my daughter Innana I shall give the holy priestess of heaven, the setting up of lamentations, the rejoicing of the heart, the giving of judgments, the making of decisions. Innana replied, I take them. 14 times Innana raised his cup to Innana. 14 times he offered his daughter 5 May, 6 May, 7 May, 14 times Innana accepted the holy May. Then Innana, standing before her father, acknowledged the May Enki had given to her. My father had given me the May. He gave me the high priesthood. He gave me godship. He gave me the noble enduring crown. He gave me the throne of kingship. He gave me the noble scepter. He gave me the staff. He gave me the holy measuring rod and line. He gave me the high throne. He gave me shepherdship. He gave me kingship. He gave me the princess priestess. He gave me the divine queen priestess. He gave me the incantation priestess. He gave me the noble priest. He gave me the libations priest. He gave me truth. He gave me descent into the underworld. He gave me ascent from the underworld. He gave me the kurgara. He gave me the dagger and sword. He gave me the black garment. He gave me the colorful garment. He gave me the loosening of the hair. He gave me the binding of the hair. He gave me the standard. He gave me the quiver. He gave me the art of love-making. He gave me the kissing of the phallus. He gave me the art of prostitution. He gave me the art of speeding. He gave me the art of forthright speech. He gave me the art of slanderous speech. He gave me the art of adorning speech. He gave me the cult prostitute. He gave me the holy tavern. He gave me the holy shrine. He gave me the holy priestess of heaven. He gave me the resounding musical instrument. He gave me the art of song. He gave me the art of the elder. He gave me the art of the hero. He gave me the art of power. He gave me the art of treachery. He gave me the art of straightforwardness. He gave me the plundering of cities. He gave me the setting up of lamentations. He gave me the rejoicing of the heart. He gave me deceit. He gave me the rebellious land. He gave me the art of kindness. He gave me travel. He gave me the secure dwelling place. He gave me the craft of the woodworker. He gave me the craft of the copper worker. He gave me the craft of the scribe. He gave me the craft of the smith. He gave me the craft of the leather maker. He gave me the craft of the fuller. He gave me the craft of the builder. He gave me the craft of the reed worker. He gave me the perceptive ear. He gave me the power of attention. He gave me the holy purification rites. He gave me the feeding pen. He gave me the heaping up of hot coals. He gave me the sheepfold. He gave me fear. He gave me consternation. He gave me dismay. He gave me the bitter-toothed lion. He gave me the kindling of fire. He gave me the putting out of fire. He gave me the weary arm. He gave me the assembled family. He gave me procreation. He gave me the kindling of strife. He gave me counseling. He gave me heart-soothing. He gave me the giving of judgments. He gave me the making of decisions. Still reeling with drink, Enki spoke to his servant Isimud. My Sukal, Isimud, the young woman, is about to leave for Uruk. It is my wish that she reach her city safely. Innana gathered all the May. The May were placed on the boat of heaven. The boat of heaven, with the holy May, were pushed off from the quay. When the beer had gone out from the one who had drunk beer, when the beer had gone out from Father Enki, when the beer had gone out from the great god of wisdom, Enki looked about the Abzu. The eyes of the king of the Abzu searched Eridu. King Enki looked about Eridu and called to his servant Isimud, saying, My Sukal, Isimud. My king Enki, I stand to serve you. The high priesthood, godship, the noble enduring crown, where are they? My king has given them to his daughter. The art of the hero, the art of power, treachery, deceit, where are they? My king has given them to his daughter. The perceptive ear, the power of attention, the making of decisions, where are they? My king has given them to his daughter. 14 times Enki questioned his servant Isimud. 14 times Isimud answered, saying, My king has given them to his daughter. My king has given all the May to his daughter Innana. Then Enki spoke, saying, Isimud, the boat of heaven, with the holy May, where is it now? The boat of heaven is 1 quay away from Eridu. Go, take the Enkum creatures. Let them bring the boat of heaven back to Eridu. Isimud spoke to Innana. My queen, your father has sent me to you. Your father's words are words of state. They may not be disobeyed. Inanna answered, What has my father said? What has Enki added? What are his words of state that may not be disobeyed? Isimud spoke. My king has said, Let Inanna proceed to Uruk. Bring the boat of heaven with the holy May back to Eridu. Inanna cried, My father has changed his word to me. He has violated his pledge, broken his promise. Deceitfully my father spoke to me. Deceitfully he cried, In the name of my power, in the name of my holy shrine. Deceitfully he sent you to me. Scarcely had Inanna spoken these words when the wild-haired Enkum creatures seized the boat of heaven. Inanna called to her servant Ninshubur, saying, Come, Ninshubur. Once you were queen of the east, now you are the faithful servant of the holy shrine of Uruk. Water has not touched your hand, water has not touched your foot. My Sukal who gives me wise advice, my warrior who fights by my side, save the boat of heaven with the holy May. Ninshubur sliced the air with her hand. She uttered an earth-shattering cry. The Enkum creatures were sent hurling back to Eridu. Then Enki called to her servant Isimud a second time, saying, My Sukal, Isimud, my king, Enki, I stand to serve you. Where's the boat of heaven now? It is 2 quays away from Eridu. Go, take the 50 Uru giants. Let them carry off the boat of heaven. The 50 flying Uru giants seized the boat of heaven, but Ninshubur rescued the boat for Inanna. Inanna called to his servant Isimud a third time, saying, My Sukal, Isimud, my king, Enki, I stand to serve you. Where is the boat of heaven now? It has just arrived at Dulma. Quickly, take the 50 Lahama monsters. Let them carry off the boat of heaven. The 50 Lahama sea monsters seized the boat of heaven, but Ninshubur rescued the boat for Inanna. A fourth time, Enki sent the sound-piercing Kugalgal. A fifth time, Enki sent the Enunun. But each time, Ninshubur rescued the boat for Inanna. Enki called to his servant Isimud a sixth time, saying, My Sukal, Isimud, my king, Enki, I stand to serve you. Where's the boat of heaven now? It is about to enter Uruk. Quickly, take the watchmen of the Iturungal canal. Let them carry off the boat of heaven. Isimud and the watchmen of the Iturungal canal seized the boat of heaven, but Ninshubur rescued the boat for Inanna. Then Ninshubur spoke to Inanna, My queen, when the boat of heaven enters the Nigula gate of Uruk, let the high water flow into our city. Let the deep-going boats sail swiftly through our canals. Inanna answered Ninshubur, On the day the boat of heaven enters the Nigula gate of Uruk, let high water sweep over the streets. Let high water flow over the paths. Let the old men give counsel. Let the old women offer heart-soothing. Let the young men show the might of their weapons. Let the little children laugh and sing. Let all of Uruk be festive. Let the high priest greet the boat of heaven with song. Let him utter great prayers. Let the king slaughter oxen and sheep. Let him pour beer out of the cup. Let the drum and tambourine resound. Let the sweet tigi music be played. Let all the lands proclaim my noble name. Let my people sing my praises. And so it was. On the day the boat of heaven entered the Nigula gate of Uruk, high water swept over the streets. High water flowed over the paths. The boat of heaven docked at the holy shrine of Uruk. The boat of heaven docked at the holy house of Inanna. Then Enki called to his servant Isimud a seventh time, saying, My Sukal, Isimud, my king, Enki, I stand to serve you. Where's the boat of heaven now? The boat of heaven is at the White Quay. Go. She has aroused wonder there. The queen has aroused wonder at the white quay. Innana has aroused wonder at the white quay for the boat of heaven. The holy May were being unloaded. As the May, which Innana had received from Enki, were unloaded, they were announced and presented to the people of Sumer. Then more May appeared, more May than Enki had given Innana, and these too were announced. And these too were presented to the people of Uruk. Innana brought the May. She brought the placing of the garments on the ground. She brought allure. She brought the art of women. She brought the perfect execution of the May. She brought the Tigi and the Lilis drums. She brought the Ub, the Mez, and the Allah tambourines. Innana spoke, saying, "Where the boat of heaven has docked, that place shall be called the White Quay, where the holy May have been presented. That place I shall name the Lapis Lazuli Quay." Then Enki spoke to Innana, saying, "In the name of my power, in the name of my holy shrine, let the May you have taken with you remain in the holy shrine of your city. Let the high priest spend his days at the holy shrine in song. Let the citizens of your city prosper. Let the children of Uruk rejoice. The people of Uruk are allies of the greatest people of Eridu. Let the city of Uruk be restored to its great place." When I originally read this myth several months ago, I was immediately struck by the complex interplay between Enki and Innana shown here. Enki is often seen to be omniscient, one of the few polytheistic deities with that moniker, and because of that, it makes sense for Innana to seek out his knowledge, for he contains the knowledge of all things, and in knowing all things, he is able to bestow that knowledge upon her in turn. However, it seems that both need each other, considering that it seems like Enki wasn't able to fully act on the knowledge that he possesses. For if he did, then he would certainly act on it. He then seems to need Innana to act on that knowledge, for she didn't originally know it, but was able to act on it. And it makes sense for her to act on it, considering what she did at the end of the myth. And it makes sense for her to act on it, considering what she did at the end of the myth, for she is shown to be much more involved with the affairs of humanity than Enki himself, even though, according to the Atrahasis, another myth from ancient Mesopotamia, he is shown to be the progenitor of humanity. He's the one who created the form of the human being itself. This goes into yet another interesting notion at play in this myth, that of Enki possibly being the progenitor of the forms themselves, similar to how Plato later described it. The May, that is described as merely divine powers in this myth, seem, at least in my eyes, to be forms of the varying aspects of humanity and the crafts associated with humanity, such as kingship, prostitution, priesthood, blacksmithing, etc. What this means is that the May listed here may indeed be the forms I spoke of earlier, for they are referred to as singular items or objects. There may be, to use Aristotelian nomenclature, many species of blacksmith, but they are all equally blacksmiths, the occupation that each of them participate in. However, one interesting question still stands out. Why did Enki, if he is omniscient, decide to get drunk and then send sea monsters after Innana if he knew what was going to occur later on? Well, in another myth where Enki is heavily featured, called Enki and the World Order, it specifically states that Enki is the god who decrees fates, which makes sense considering that Enki has been given the divine powers, the May. It was shown in this other myth that Enlil, the brother of Enki, was in possession of the divine powers before Enki, which most likely were granted by Anu, their respected father. And then in Enki and Innana, the May were then passed down to Innana herself. In the before-mentioned myth, Enki and the World Order, Innana was seen to be petitioning Enki, the contemporary holder of the May, that she had yet to be given her functions. It can be extrapolated that the May listed in Enki and Innana were the divine powers given at that point. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content related to the history, philosophy, and theology of polytheism.